It's Judgment Day. Bum, bum, bum. It's not really. But let's talk about judgment, shall we? There is not a single person on this planet that doesn't judge. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I don't judge and that everything's lovely and that I'm the most amazing person in the world, and I just simply don't do that anymore. Bull! But it's really beneficial if we can start getting a handle on it, because damn girl, it's not good for us. We like to judge. We judge people as a way of setting off the fight or flight or freeze response if we are in a dangerous place and we think that we might get pocketed. We have a judgment of somebody. But when it comes to judgment of our friends, our family, or strangers on the street, that's not on. Because what we're doing is really, we are judging ourselves. Putting a judgment on somebody else doesn't actually put anything on them. It's not impacting them. It's not going to make them feel 10 kilos heavier. It's not going to ruin their day if they don't know about it. If they know about it, it might. But for you, you're internalizing all of this judgment, this self-hatred towards yourself, really, because you're living in this state of us versus them. Now, I've spoken about us versus them before, and this is this non-reality, this is a false truth that we are separate and that we are all different. We're not. We're all the same. We're all made up of the same stuff. We're all consciousness. But our ego likes to judge others to keep that distance, right? So let's break down that distance of allowing to see somebody in a light that is you. Allowing to recognize that you see the God in them, that you see you in them, and that there is, and then all of this facade just disappears. And I tell you what, things are going to change. Your relationships are going to change when you stop judging other people and how they are acting, how they're talking, how they're presenting themselves. Because you know what? Difference and being different is beautiful. And having somebody that is contrasting to you is great. It doesn't mean that you have to be them. It doesn't mean that we have to condone their behavior or understand even their whole mentality. But it means that we can come to a place that you really truly see that person as a part of yourself. Now, if this isn't clicking and I've gone down the rabbit hole, please watch my other video on the universal consciousness within us and tapping in and reawakening to our truth. But bringing it back to the power of disintegrating your judgments of others and the judgment of yourself, which is really what it's all about. It's a self-hatred. So if we are going to be opposing our views onto somebody else and going to be making ourselves limited because we are judging somebody and what they're doing, we are limiting and judging ourselves because we're not allowing, and there's not that state of acceptance. So if you've judged, which I don't need to ask that question, I know, because everybody does, it's just a thing that we need to keep on top of and monitor and see ourselves not falling down that habitual track of judgment. I would love to hear how you stop yourself from judging, or when you notice that you do, or is there a certain type of person that you judge, whether that be somebody who's really loud or somebody who's really quiet or outwardly spoken, or me. Be nice in the comments. Love to hear from you. Please like this video, share it if you think that others would enjoy it and have a super